Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. As you can see, today we will get into farming because in the last episode we managed to take care of the clothing industry and the obvious logical next step is food. For the most part, the Republic will chug along just fine. We will keep on building the railroad, we will add a couple of extra buildings to the town, and well, we will have a small heating scare around the end of autumn, but thankfully we will catch it in time. And thankfully I did remember to include a small coal refueling station for the railroad. Until now I have only been using electric rails, and well, that isn't an option in this early start. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So I will not unpause the game right now because I would like to move into a bit of farming. Basically I just want to make sure that we keep on knocking out the different imports we have in the game. We have knocked out the clothing imports, but I think the next one should be food. Plus we can use the crops to keep the clothing industry going as well, so it's an extra benefit. So anyways, I think I will build the first farming area around here. Originally I wanted to build it down in this valley, but it is a little bit too far away right now. I will set up a smaller operation right here, and maybe we can use this place for a bigger one at some point, but I just want to get started. Now, if we are going to build this farming area here, then the train tracks are very much in the way, so I will go ahead and maybe cut them off here. And there we go, that should do it. And yeah, we don't need this tag anymore. Off we go. And also the reason I am not unpausing right now is because it is now too late to start a sowing, so we cannot start sowing right now, but I also want to avoid going over the time limit next season, so I will wait until most of the stuff is built and then we will unpause. So anyways, if we are going to build the farming area here, then the current construction stuff is very much in the way. So yeah, tell you what, I will move the offices. Let me see. We have 7 offices. That's going to be 4 each, so that's 28. Okay, then 28 parking spaces. If I build maybe, let me see, construction offices. Yeah, I will build a 12 parking space one. Alright, we also have this one here. Okay, I will build a 16 parking space one. That should be enough. I will unpause, and this is going to be very high priority. Okay, while this one is going on, these, I really don't want to waste all these resources. Well, we are using pretty much all of these resources for the rail construction anyways. So yeah, tell you what, we are supplying this one, this one with this distribution office. Right, you don't go to the customs house. Can you please use these storages for pickups? You know what, bricks as well, that should be fine. Yes, pick up please. And there we go. And obviously please let me know when these are empty. So bricks and steel. Okay, that should be fine. Once this one is built, I will redirect all these vehicles next up. So we have 7 of these. Yeah, I think we need to move all these distribution offices out of the way as well. By the way, how is the research going for that? We are halfway through, but we are nowhere near finished. Okay then. Should we set up a separate... how many storages can we make? No limit on these. Really? That's interesting. So I will only really need 3 of these. That should be fine. Okay, we don't need this one. I will just move the resources. I just want to get them out of the way. So you go there, and you go there. And you guys, if you have nothing better to do, please dump in here. You can put steel. In here you can put boards, and here you can put the bricks. And also you can use these for pickups too. And there we go. So that should do it, right? I think so. Okay, that should help us keeping these empty now. Good. Now we need to move all these distribution offices. Well, for those, we have used all of them, right? Yeah, we have 5 out of 5. Well, in that case, this is a road depot. Yeah. Can you guys please park yourselves in the depot? All of you. And I will move all of these offices one by one, I suppose. Also, if I copy the desks right now. No, we need a target right away. Okay, fine. I think that's all of the fuel consumers right now, right? I really should have checked the building before I demolished it, but I think that's all the buildings. Yeah, I don't think we have any more diesel consumers right now. Okay, so that will take care of that. Next. These two should be the same. Yeah, they are the same. Okay, so this should be a little bit easier to copy. In fact, yeah, we really don't need all this many trucks. So yeah, I think all of these can go to the road depot, but I will only build one of these offices for the town supplies. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, right, about the heating plant. I think I will set this one, I don't know. 31 degrees appears to be relatively good for the summer months. So let's say we should set this one to, I don't know, 20 degrees. I think that sounds about right. So yeah, if the temperature is above 20, then the heating plant is closed, but as soon as it goes below that, it should be open and we can start preparing for the winter. I think that should be fine. So anyways, let's carry on moving all these offices. Okay, so that takes care of the distribution offices, I believe. We have managed to free up one of them because we don't really need all these many covered haul trucks delivering stuff to the town. So that's fine. And yeah, we don't even really need 2 refrigerated trucks. So that's fine as well. But yeah, okay. We are making good progress, I believe. Stop production, that's fine. Next up, we need to move all these construction vehicles. And for that, we need to have this one built. Well, I suppose we might as well just go ahead and fast forward through this one. And that takes care of that. Okay, so are you guys empty yet? Not quite. That's fine. Once again, you let me know if you are empty of these resources. There we go. And you, for now, let's just use these to pick up. Okay, not everything. Yes, clear all the assignments. Steel comes from here, bricks come from here, and boards come from here. So we will use this as the delivery template for now. And once these are completely empty, then we will reassign the different sources of materials. But for now, let's just go ahead and move all these vehicles over. Ooh, and it appears, yeah, this one is empty now. Very good. Anyways, let's keep on moving the vehicles. Right, next up we need to move these refueling stations. I think putting one around here should be fine. We already have one in the town, but that might not cover this area, so yeah, having one of these here should be fine. So that takes care of pretty much everything at this point. Also, you have plenty of room. Let me see, where are this one? Can you please put everything into these storages? Yeah, let's just fill it up to 100%. I just want to empty out those storages as soon as possible. Okay, this amount of steel, 1 ton, I am happy with. And the bricks should be the same. Yeah, I'm going to be okay if we lose this many bricks. That's fine. We have moved the fuel storages, and yeah, I don't mind wasting this many gravel, so that's fine. And we have this place pretty much cleared out. Good. Okay, I will get rid of the roads. And this place is empty. Very good. Okay, so now we have a clean canvas to build the farm on. Okay then, how do we want to go about this? First things first, I think we might want to take care of something new for me at least, because I have never really dealt with refueling on the railroads. I have always used electric trains, and well, now we don't have that luxury. So tell you what, I think I will build the refueling here on this cross junction, because I think this would be a good central location for it. Yeah, okay. I already have a design in mind, and I really hope that it will work. So anyways, what I had in mind is that maybe we can create, basically turn this into a big cross junction. So something like this. Okay, as far as I can tell, this should be a proper functioning cross junction. Next, I will get rid of these pieces of track. I will finalize what we have right now. So as I said, this should be completely functional. Next, I think I will build first. Let's decide which one goes where. Okay, I think we will have a little circular area going this way. So incoming trains come from here, go through this way. This is where the refueling will happen, and then they can leave this way. Which means that we don't really need... Although, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so let's turn this one this way, 90 degrees, that should do it. And this one now, once again, 90 degrees this way. Okay, next let's put in the actual refueling station. So for the trains refueling, we need cooling stations. Right. What is the difference between these two? Storage space. I think, yeah, 200 tons should be fine. Let's just use this one. Okay, and I think the road can be facing this way. That's going to be fine. And I do believe if we don't have water turned on, we don't need to worry about water, just the coal deliveries. So this should be fine. So you go right there. So if we hook this one up there, yeah, this will work. And this is going to be incoming track. So yeah, tell you what, let's hook this one up here and let's see if we can hook this one up. Perfect. Okay, this should be enough queuing space for 250-meter long trains. That's going to be fine. Okay, I will get rid of this one. I think we can make this one a little bit tighter, like this. Yeah, but maybe start from here. That's going to be perfect. And yeah, I think this should work. So trains will come in from here. We will have two lights here and they will have plenty of space to park themselves into the refueling station, and then they can leave this way. Yeah, basically this will be part of the junction, but I think that's going to be fine. Okay, finalize. Now hook it up to the road network, which we can do. I think also we don't need this one anymore, or this road in the middle. Definitely can get rid of it. I think I will go from this part of the road network, so we can get rid of this and we don't need this road depot here. And for this one I think we can just go for mud roads. Yeah, a small... Okay, I will try to make a crossing here. Yeah, we can do it. Basically, this is going to be part of the junction, which means trains should not be able to park on these pieces of track. If they are here, they need to roll through completely. So this should be a relatively safe level crossing. Okay, I think this should work. At least hopefully. Okay, I will finalize this. Oh, sorry, it's already finalized, that's fine. And yeah, I think this should be okay. Okay, once this one is built, we will start filling it up with coal, and it will be ready by the time the railroad network is up and running. Oh, right, and speaking of the railroad network, in between episodes I did test it out, and yeah, now I remember how this works. Basically, if track layers encounter each other on the tracks, basically one of them will simply teleport back home and try to do something else somewhere else. So it should be fine if we have two of them operating on one line. And we still have that truck delivering the vehicles. So yeah, all we need to do is buy one more disassembled track layer, which is going to be, no, that's used. Use this one. Disassembled here. Buy this one. I will wait for the truck to come and we will follow it. You. Yes, you are. Let's wait until it delivers it and then I will sell this guy. We really don't want to waste any fuel on this. There we go. Okay, you can be sold now. Sell vehicle. And we have two track layers active at this time. Very good. That should pick things up quite a bit. So anyways, now that we don't have those depots anymore, you guys don't unload at these storages. That's fine. Only use this for pickups. Once these are empty, I will redirect you to the customs house. That should be okay. Okay, so now this place, I believe, is ready for, well, farm construction. And how do we want to go about that? First things first, let's lay down the rail tracks. I think what I will do for the railroad is maybe I will go along the edges of this valley and make a very gentle curved track coming down to the valley, but for now let's just end the tracks around here. So this is what we are aiming for, and maybe have a piece of track here as well. Basically, instead of, you know, curving it through this area where the farm should be, I will create a curve more like this. And just to be on the safe side, I will... No. Autosave, don't mess with me. Thank you. I will once again create inclines with this. So we will start on the edges of these tracks, and then once we have the incline laid out, we will put in the final tracks. And there we go. That should do it basically. Let me just smooth out the terrain and we can put in the final tracks. So smooth out the terrain. And there we go. Now we should be able to put in the final tracks. So from here we go right there. Very good. We cannot even smooth the terrain, so that should do just fine. Also, get rid of these nodes. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think this will do just fine. There might be a little bit of bumpiness, but for the most part it looks okay. In fact, what I will do is cut them off right here. There we go. So we can smooth out the terrain from here on out. And that's going to be fine. Okay. As for these two, I think this shouldn't require too much terraforming, but just to be on the safe side. Yeah, nothing happens here. And nothing happens here. Good. Okay, we can hook these two together. Okay, let's finalize there, and I don't want to build these tracks just yet, so these will be very, very low priority. In fact, they will be suspended for now. I will maybe build these once everything else is finished, but for now this is fine. I just want to build, in fact, yeah, these are also suspended. I just want to build the important pieces of the rail network right now. So, anyways, I think at this point we are ready to start actually building the farm. About halfway through the episode. I think we should be able to finish this one before spring comes. First things first, let's make sure we restore the soil, because I do believe if we are building on these packed dirt areas, the farms might have lower fertility at the start. I am not 100% sure, but vaguely I remember something about these from the old series. And that should do it. Maybe a little bit here, although I don't think we will have farming in here happening here, but that's just to be on the safe side. So anyways, I think I would like to have the main farm building to be relatively central. So what we will do is first I will place maybe 2 of these farm fields. So facing this way, yes. You can be right here. In fact, I suppose this could be the farming grid. Then a couple of fields can go right here. And I think we can use this space for the main farm building. Now, before we get started on the construction, I would like to level this terrain out just for the main farm building. Because I do believe we will also require a couple of distribution offices, if I remember correctly. So there we go. And yeah, let's just place the main farm building right here. I think I will go for a medium farm. I don't remember the exact ratios we need. I do remember that, well, if I remember correctly, the tractors and the harvesters should be 1-to-1. So that's fine, but I don't remember how many parking spaces we need for one farm field, for example. Maybe we need, I don't know, 2 parking spaces for 2 fields or something like that. I really don't remember. I guess we will see. Anyways, you can go right here, and this will require refueling for sure. So I will preemptively place down a power connection. First things first, road. We definitely want to have this kind of a road situation happening here. There we go. Let's hook this up to the road network. Yeah, I think we can have a level crossing happening here. Okay, that will take care of that. So we also need power, don't forget. Power, you will come. Yeah, let's just use the pedestrian access, that's fine. And let's just put it here as close to the main road as possible, because I still want to have a grain silo relatively close by. I think this should do it. Yeah, definitely, this will be fine. So yeah, let's hook this up to the border or the transform. Yeah, the border is closer, I think. Okay, a quick underground cable. 1.5 megawatts, sorry, 1.50 megawatts. I think that might be overkill, but let's just be on the safe side. So this should do it. Yeah. It's not even too expensive. Okay, let's go for it. Finalize. And these will be very, very high priority. I want to take care of these before spring comes. You as well. Okay, I will unpause now because the main constructions are on the way. That's good. How is the research doing? 80%. Okay, let's go for 8 party officials. Hopefully that will take care of it relatively quickly, because we will also need a distribution office to actually deliver the finished crops from the fields to the storage. And speaking of the storage, I think I will have it here maybe. Let me see if I can squeeze it in. So I would like to have a silo with a rail connection. Meat, slaughterhouse, where is it? There you are, grain storage. Preferably with a rail connection, as I've said. Let's see. Yeah. 2,400 tons, I think that sounds about right. Okay, and ooh, that's a big one. Let me see. Yeah, I think we can relatively safely put it here. Let's just make it parallel with the main road. There. I will not hook it up to the road network. I will just a quick test. If I start here and curve it into this one. Maybe a little bit closer than this. I think this should be okay for the road connection at least. Now, about the rail connection. How many trucks do we have on this one? 1, okay. Well, since we have this junction here, I don't want to have another one so close, so I think this will be the off-ramp. So basically we will have the incoming trains coming from here, so we have a bit of queuing space, but the off-ramp will immediately go onto the main line, so we will not have and you know, these two junctions too close to each other. So yeah, let's take care of this one real quick. This one will need to go this way, and uh-oh, that's not what I want. I would like to have this. Okay, we need to curve this one a little bit more. So you go this way, and then can you do it? Not quite. There we go. How close is it? Still a little bit too close for my lagging, but well, at least as long as we have enough queuing space for at least one train, I think it should be relatively okay. So yeah, let's just do this, and there we go. So trains coming off from the grain silo, although right now we can still redraw the main line. It is not set in stone. It's fine. We have enough queuing space on the main line, so it should be okay. Now as for this one, I would like to have enough space for a bit of queuing before they enter the station. But I am not sure if I can squeeze it in here, because yeah, for this one I would like to move the main line a little bit. Okay, you cut off right here, and maybe here. Okay, let's redraw this section. Yeah, I think this one looks a little bit better now. First things first, let's get rid of these nodes as usual. There we go. And make sure that suspend this construction. I don't want to build this part of the main line just yet. In fact, yeah, these should be suspended right now. There we go. Okay, so now we should be a little bit better off in terms of space. So first things first, incoming trains, so we need to do this. Yes, and this. I think that should be fine. And you go right into the station. Yeah, you know what? I think it looks okay. Okay, so we have a bit of queuing space before the grain silo, although I don't think we will need it, but you know, just in case. And yeah, we have enough space for queuing right here. Okay, by the way, how is the rail construction doing? You guys, almost at the junction. Okay, yeah, I will not prioritize any particular piece of track. I just don't want to build these yet. Yeah, in fact, I will pause this one as well. Can I pause with this one? I don't think I can. That's fine. Let's just pause these, because we don't really need these just yet. Once we are ready, I will unpause them obviously, but for the time being, this should be fine. And on this one, technically we don't need these tracks, but yeah, I will build up the complete junction, but don't build these tracks yet. Okay, by the way, how is the other one doing? Yeah, they're both working. Very good. So, the main priority right now is this one. The farm and the power connection. But they are not being built. Oh, right. Distance. Can you guys please go as far as you can? Also, you guys inherit the settings from the main building. Okay, how is the town bus station doing, by the way? Now that winter is coming, I don't really want to risk taking too many people away from the heating plant, so yeah. For the time being, we will keep on using foreign workers, but as soon as we have more domestic workers, we might want to start using the buses in the town instead. Also, speaking of that, I think I will build a couple of extra houses at this point. I think it's about time. By the way, the kindergarten is pretty much fully utilized at this point, so yeah, we definitely need one more, which is the perfect excuse to set up another one around here for these two buildings. But where? Okay, for now I will separate this from the rest of the housing, like so. There, that should be good enough. I will just put some trees to hide it from the citizens, and that should be fine. So anyways, kindergarten. It's fine. This one has access closer, so yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay. And as I said, I would like to have a little bit of extra workforce, so where should we put them so they are still in the range of most of the services? I think around here should be okay. From here they should be able to reach most of the services. If some of them are out of range, I suppose we can just build more of them in this area too. So yeah, let's just set up a couple of extra houses. Houses. Let me see. Fine, I will build maybe 2 or 3 of these old ones that we have been using a lot in the old series. Although I don't like it that it has a road connection. Let me see, 80 maybe. Let's go for this 81. No, that's not the kind of shape. Okay, let's go for this one. I think we can go ahead and squeeze one in here. There. And maybe 2 of them here in front of it. Like this. And maybe this one step over. Yeah, like this, so they appear to be a little bit more symmetrical. Okay, next up, the footpath network. I think this should be okay. Maybe we can squeeze in one more footpath going through here, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. Okay, we will build all this, but a medium priority should be fine. The main focus is the farming. And speaking of the farming, how is the distribution having? Almost finished. Only a couple of percents left. I think I will wait until that one is finished, and then I will put in the distribution office. Once again, I don't remember how many fields we need, for example, for these 12 parking spaces. I guess we will find out. Was it 12, by the way? For the medium farm. Yeah, 12 parking spaces. So yeah, I think 20 fields will be a bit of an overkill, but 18 might be okay. I don't know, basically we will have 12 tractors and 12 harvesters, so maybe 2 fields for each of them. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Okay, for the time being, I will place down 18 fields. And if some of them go unfinished, I guess we will find out. Anyways, we will definitely need to have a bit more space next to the farm. So we can squeeze in. Okay, we don't have enough bulldozers. We might need to wait. Okay, fine. Well, how is everything doing? The people appear to be relatively okay. Here, kindergarten, but other than that, we are okay. Very good. And research is finished. Okay, next up. Okay, rail distribution is way too early. Tourism, not right now. Later, obviously, but not right now. Fire prevention, that would be kind of nice. But you know what? Yeah, let's just go for the secret police. And for that, we need to go through the party member ranking. Okay, yeah, let's just go for 4 party officials for the research. Everyone else, keep on teaching. And the heating plant is back up and running. Very good. By the way, yeah, we are shedding the ash relatively okay. It could be better, but I think it's good, doing an okay job right now. Okay then. So, as I said, I think I will put in 18 fields for now. So we have 4 already, we need 14 more. Let's just go and put them in. Yeah, I am fairly certain that it is going to be overkill, but, well, maybe not, who knows. Okay then, let's go and hook them all up to the road network. It's a bit hard to tell if everything is hooked up or not, but I think everything should be hooked up now. Yeah, as far as I can tell. Okay, so we have power here. Now we just need to build this one. Well, it should be finished before spring comes, so I think we will be okay. By the way, how are things? For the most part, I think we are doing alright. And we are using all these resources. They shouldn't last too long now. And we have reached the junction. Very good. Well, it will be built eventually. Okay then. Oh, right. Don't forget about the rail depot. Maybe we can squeeze it in here. It should be big enough, right? Let's just take a quick look. Depots, yeah, the 150 meters long. Yeah, I think we can squeeze it in here just fine. Let's just put it here, I suppose. So there you go. Okay, why did you stop production? I just want to make sure. Okay, we don't have enough people. Why not? Heating plant is still the highest priority. I don't like it that we don't we didn't have enough people making it here. What's the hold up? Okay, why don't we have people coming here now? Oh, right, construction in town, that's why. Okay, fine, stop. Even if we have construction happening in the town, always make sure we have at least a little bit of people going to the bus station. So let's just do this. Enough people for all the workplaces, but bus platform has priority, let's say 50% from this house. We really need to make sure that we always have some people for the heating plant. Okay, that should fix it. So yeah, at this point all we need to do is wait for this one to be finished. Heating problem, yeah, it should be fixed relatively soon, hopefully. Oh geez, I really hope I put this one in time. Let's keep an eye on the statistics. This here, I think we are going to be okay, but let's just keep an eye on it. Okay, heating back is back up. Very good. Okay, I think... yeah, I think we are okay. Let me see. That's... you know what? For the most part, I think we did relatively okay. I don't think we will have a too big death spike. Obviously it could be better, but for the most part it's not too bad. Okay, I think we dodged the bullet. Very good. Yeah, let's just speed through this construction real quick. Although, oh geez, 1000 days. I really hope this will be finished before winter is ended. Ooh, and boards are now missing. That's actually good, which means that we can get rid of this storage. And was it this one? No, this one. Yes. Okay, you can go ahead and start picking up boards at the customs house. Load boards, very good. And we will add the other resources as these guys are being emptied out. Although, I do believe that if they are organized this way, so which one was it again? Yeah, this one. If the customs house is at the bottom of the list, I do believe that means that this will be used less for pickups. At least I think so. You see, change order. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's just set this one to be steel and bricks as well. And that should do it. Also, oh, right, and don't forget. Where is it? You guys. You guys definitely can start using the customs house for boards. Okay, now we should be back to normal. Oh, right, and the distribution house. That will not become relevant until, you know, harvest season, but might as well put it in. Can we level now? No, we still don't have bulldozers. Where are you guys? The bulldozer should be here, right? This is an excavator. Yeah, you guys, where are you? Oh, jeez. Okay. Fine, I will deal with that later. As I said, distribution will not become relevant until harvest season, so I think it should be okay if we postpone the construction a little bit. Plus, we don't really have the storage space yet either, so it's fine. Anyways, how is the heating? Yeah, heating is doing fine. Very good. Okay, let's keep an eye on this one. Very good. We no longer have bricks in storage, which means that yes, we can demolish this one. Then you guys, you can pick up bricks at the customs house, and that means all of you there, and you. That's correct. Okay, we no longer have the storage for bricks, so you can pick it up at the customs house. Okay, now we only have steel in storage. That shouldn't take too long with all this construction happening, so yeah, it should be fine. Oh yeah, speaking of, I completely forgot to hook this one up to the rail network. I think a single train out should be fine. Maybe have this one as the track coming back, so something like this. So this is the outgoing track and this is the incoming track. Right. Okay, we can finalize this and we will put in the relevant signals later. Okay, let's go ahead and keep an eye on this one. Okay, this is our first epidemic. Thankfully it is not very serious and not very contagious. So yeah, we don't need to worry about too much, I think. The clinic should be able to take care of it. Anyways, back to the time lapse. Uh-oh. Stop production, why? Okay, we did not have enough people, but now we should be okay. Right. I am a bit paranoid, but as I've said, as soon as all these constructions are finished, we should be back to normal. At least, hopefully. Yeah, I think we are going to be okay. Well, let's keep an eye on this one once again. Very good. The farm is good to go at this point. Before we buy the vehicles, obviously I want to have some fuel inside. So that one will come from, I believe this one. No, wait. That's for the meat. Where is the... There you are. Fuel. Can you please start delivering fuel for this one? And yeah, that's correct. Only fuel, please. Don't deliver fertilizer just yet. So that will take care of that, and everything is assigned, right? So we have 18 fields. Yeah, all 18 fields are assigned. Very good. That means that, yeah, I think we are ready for farming in the springtime. Okay, as soon as the first delivery of fuel arrives, I will start buying the vehicles. And missing a resource still. Very good. That means that you guys can start buying steel at the customs house. And that means all of you. Very good. Okay, that means that this one can go away. And we can get rid of these little side roads. There. Okay, and that also means that... No, that's not it. Yeah, you guys. Very good. Now we are only buying from the customs house. So, yeah, we are basically back to normal. And we managed to use all those stored resources. We didn't waste anything. Okay, then how are the bulldozers? Do we have any of them free? Yes, suppose. Let's level out the terrain right here for the custom, sorry, not customs, but the distribution houses. So, this one very, very quickly, because, Oh geez, we're very much over time. So yeah, let's quickly take care of this. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with the contour lines here. I've never seen this kind of behavior before. But that's not important. Can we squeeze in... I think maybe a single distribution office will be okay. Let's take a look. Medium or small? Well, let's go for a medium, I suppose. So this one will have 10 parking spots. I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just go for it. So medium distribution office, you can go right here. And yeah, let's just flip it there. So in you go right there. This should be built before springtime, so we should have distribution. Once it's built, we will fill it up with some fuel, put some trucks in, and they will be tasked to pick up stuff from the fields and then dump them in here. And that should be fine. Okay, obviously crops will not be enough, but I will take care of the actual food production in the next episode because we are over time at this point. I think I will put the food production around here or maybe here for the rail connection. I don't know yet, we will see. But for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.